Hi everyone, my name is Lord Bakington. Welcome to my kitchen, my stream, and my life. Today we're doing something quite fun, very low-key, because I really am just back from, visiting my family. I have very little in my fridge, so I decided actually to clean out my fridge with this. My mother sent me back with this machine over here. I'll show you guys what it looks like in a minute. But today we're doing Ebelskivers. Now, Ebelskivers are a Danish pancake bite thing. And what that is essentially it's just a simple batter, usually has like sour cream or buttermilk. I'm gonna instead of using buttermilk and sour cream, I'm gonna use Greek yogurt because I think it has a nicer flavor. But we're gonna be using that. It's gonna be really tasty. It's gonna be soft and fluffy and delicious. Ebelskivers are super delicious. They're usually served coated in powdered sugar and served with lingonberry jam, seedless lingonberry jam. I scoured 3 separate stores to find lingonberry jam, but I'm just gonna have to go with red raspberry jam because that's all I could find. It's supposed a little bit more traditional than, strawberry or blueberry or blackberry or marmalade, but, it's not quite lingonberry. Now then, this is a very simple dish. It's a 2-part, batter, the wet and the dry. You mix them together. Always add your wet into your dry, never dry into wet, or else it'll, bead up and get gross. So, we're going to do it over there on the stove, and I'll show you all of the delicious toppings and fillings. I say delicious because they're all delicious on their own, but in a sweet Ebelskiver, I'm not entirely sure how good they're going to taste. So we're going to be doing I'm going to do 3 separate types of Ebelskivers on my own, and then whatever else you want me to add in, I will add in. So I'm going to show you guys what your options are right now. I thought if I had thought ahead better, I would have got things like, jalapeno and tuna and stuff like that, but this is all I have at the moment's notice. So here we have the machine that's going to be doing all the work. This is the Cake Pop and Donut Hole Maker by Bella. They make a lot of really nice things, and this is a cake pop maker I've used probably once. It made halfway decent cake pops, but I read somewhere that you can DIY it and hack it to make a bunch of different things besides just cake pops. So for today we're going to try, oh sorry, microphone. There we go. No. There. Today we're going to be making these plugs are so loose. We're going to be making Ebelskivers with it. So these are the ingredients for today's stream. I got myself some chocolate chips. These are just some regular semi-sweet chocolate chips. I've got myself some strawberries here. If they look strange because they're frozen. I put all my produce in the freezer because I didn't want to get rid of it when I left for 5 days. These, I saved the package. These my mother sent back with me because she went to the Ag Expo locally. I live in a big ag community. And so it's a very, very, very big deal, the Ag Expo. Because all the new products are unreleased. And so these are sun-made sour strawberry flavored golden raisins. So they're essentially, imagine like a raisin coated in a strawberry warhead type thing. That's what it is. I tried a few of them. They're absolutely vile. So good luck with that one. I got myself some sweetened flaked coconut. That's gonna be nice. I've got myself some chili that I made. I got myself some mac and cheese. I got myself, I don't know why, I just thought, I needed less sweet. I found some chicken, and then I've also got some of my favorite hot sauce. This is a really good quality hot sauce because unlike most hot sauces, it is made with processed, you whizzed up a bunch of chilies with spices and stuff like that without vinegar. It's just water and oil. So it doesn't have that really disgusting, think like Tapatio or Tabasco, vinegar flavor. It's really nice, but it's very spicy. And I'm also going to add some crushed red pepper if you want to. But all of these are secondary to what we're actually going to be making, which is a delicious Ebelskiver. And to preserve my integrity, I'm going to start with making delicious Ebelskivers. And not, kill myself with some of these more unsavory ingredients. So, to begin, in a bowl, I'm going to make a big batch of batter. That's rhymed. Or no, that didn't rhyme. That was alliteration. Alliteration. For the batter, in your dry ingredient hub, I'm going to need 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour. So I got my big container of all-purpose flour. And I'll just measure out 3 scoops, because this is a half cup measure. There we go. Bear in mind, people, these are going to be sweet. So if you think, well, all those things are delicious on their own, why are they gross, Bakington? It's because I'm going to be eating like chili on top of essentially like a pancake, which for some of you might sound delicious, but to me sounds absolutely vile. But you know, we gotta do what we gotta do. Now, into this, I'm going to add half a cup of white sugar. So grab my sugar canister here. Scoop out some sugar, and half a cup of white sugar goes in. Nice. And then for leavening, it's going to be a combination of baking powder and baking soda. So I'm going to grab both. Where's my baking powder? There it is. Where's my baking soda? Alrighty. And I wanted to try out this little invention I found at the supermarket today. It looks really cool, and I wanted to try it out and see, ouch, how well it works. It's this handy little doodad. You see, it's sort of an adjustable clicky thing, and it starts out at 1 tablespoon, and as you click it further, it goes to 2.5 tablespoons, 1 tablespoon, sorry. 1 tablespoon, 2.5 teaspoons, 2 teaspoons, 1.5 teaspoons or half a tablespoon, 1 teaspoon, all the way to half a teaspoon. Hey Jane Wayne, how's it going? How are you today? Today we're making some Ebelskivers, the really, really tasty sort of pancakey donut thing from Denmark. So I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of baking powder and half a teaspoon, this works actually pretty well, of baking soda. Alright. And I'm going to add in a good amount of salt. We're essentially hacking my... There. I'm going to be hacking this cake pop maker that I got, and we're going to be adding all kinds of weird fillings, like for $3 you can pick what fillings you can add. Some of the gross fillings include, you know, chili, red pepper flakes, spicy sauce, the most disgusting, like, warhead raisins I've ever had. For those of you who don't know, these are, I explained it earlier, but Jane, when you're new. And hi, Issa how's it going? Issa is another amazing streamer, you guys, so go check her out. These are sour strawberry flavored golden raisins, and it's the most disgusting thing I've ever tasted. So I thought, hey, this will be fun to put in. Delicious fillings that I was going to put in anyways are some chocolate, some coconut, and a chunk of apple, because that's apparently quite traditional. Okay, now I need a little bit more salt. But this constitutes everything for our batter, at least the dry part of our batter. So I'm going to mix this all together with a wooden spoon. We've got our leavening. We've got our various other bits and pieces. Ooh, we're ready. Oh, I knocked my camera. I knocked my camera. What the heckles? There we go. Oh well. Let's see. So this should be fun. I'm not looking forward to putting, you know, spicy sauce into my Ebelskivers, but, you know, you got to do things for money, especially when you're living on your own. You got to scrape by however you can. I'm just joking. My parents pay for everything. Now, we need to prepare our wet ingredients. The wet ingredients are as follows. I'm going to grab some milk. I'm going to grab some yogurt. Traditionally, you would use buttermilk, but a combination of milk and yogurt approximates the qualities of buttermilk. There we go. I'm going to grab an egg. I need 2 eggs for this. Dos huevitos. I need some vanilla extract. And everything can just be mixed up in my big glass mixing thing. Here we go. So first off, I need my milk. You could use almond milk too if you want to, but I need to stick with the traditional, considering I'm already editing this. So 1 cup of milk, 1 cup, oof, it's so thick. Oh man, like 2C thick. This Greek yogurt, yo, is like super thick. You're so lucky to have awesome parents. Thank you. I am, I agree. I tell them that all the time, and they're like, you need to stop saying that. Because it's not because they don't appreciate me saying that, it's just usually when I say that, it's coupled with crying. And they're like, for God's sake, Bakington, chill. So then I'll add 2 cups, or in total it's 2 cups. 1 cup of milk and 1 cup of thick Greek yogurt. Lovely. Give that a mix. And this will approximate the flavor and qualities of buttermilk. Buttermilk has acid in it, and so it's good when you're to use buttermilk when you're using baking soda, because the baking soda is alkaline, the buttermilk is acidic, and the two will create carbon dioxide bubbles, which will give your baked goods rise. See, that's nice and thick and delicious. I don't see my Twitch. Hey there! Does this recipe include cucumber? No. However, I should have gotten some cucumber or something else. Oh, wait. You're talking about... Yeah. I remember that. I still laugh about it with my mother. I told her what happened. I'm going to add a little bit of vanilla. The whole night, she like... Oh, I also took some really pretty pictures because the next morning I glazed that cucumber zucchini lemon loaf. And it looked really pretty, but the whole night she didn't believe me because she thinks I have an adversity to vegetables. She didn't believe that I actually put vegetables in there, and so she wanted to see the bit of cucumber. And then she thought that it was like, because it was only like that much I put in, she thought that that was all I had put in. And she wanted to see the little nub of zucchini, but I couldn't find the nub of zucchini that I had left over. Not even by accident, no. Alrighty, now the last ingredient, 2 eggs. They can just go straight in, plop. Can Bakington do it one-handed with his non-dominant hand? Yep, he can. I'm just that good. Throw those away. And since I handled eggies, I'm going to wash my hands. It's always important to wash your hands after you handle poultry or meat in general or eggs, because they always could have some kind of pathogen. Foodborne illness is not a joke, especially if you are elderly, a child, or have a compromised immune system by some kind of medical issue. So I always try to be as clean as I can with my handerinos. Give this a stir. It's so thick, this stuff. So for those of you who are new to the stream, this is 2 eggs, 1 cup of milk, 1 cup of Greek yogurt, a little bit of vanilla. In here is 1.5 cups of flour, half a cup of sugar, pinch of salt, and 1 teaspoon of baking powder and half a teaspoon of baking soda to make our delicious Ebelskivers. This is nice and smooth, so all you have to do is add X into Y. Make sure to add your wet into the dry, not the other way around. Pour it in. Give this a stir. And we're going to mix this into a batter. Ooh, look at that. It's getting chunky. Look at that. It's supposed to be like a thick pancake batter. It smells super tasty. It's some kind of cake you're making. Ebelskivers are essentially mini pancake bites. They're Danish, though. And you make them in a special Ebelskiver pan. But I've found that you can approximate the Ebelskiver pan using a little cake pop maker. See how it's got the pitted inside just like an Ebelskiver pan? So we're going to hack this and make some Ebelskivers with this pan. And for $3, you can suggest some of my really horrible add-ins like chicken or mac and cheese, or some really disgusting strawberries, or chili, or spicy sauce. But regardless of what you put in, I'm intending to make some Ebelskivers that have some sweetened coconut and some chocolate inside. And regardless of what flavor you put in, or I put in, the Ebelskiver is going to be served with some red raspberry jam. It's not traditional. Lingonberry is a traditional jam. However, I went to 3 supermarkets and could not find lingonberry jam. So sue me. Coconut does sound good, but the funny part is to watch me suffer while I eat things like an Ebelskiver filled with crushed red pepper flakes, because you get your money's worth from laughing. But this looks good. A few lumps is fine. They'll sort themselves out. But this is the consistency I want. It's got a thick pancake batter. Lovely. So I'm going to grab my tablespoon measure, take it off the ring, because I need to put 1 tablespoon each into my pan. But before we do anything else, we're going to need to grease the pan and prepare ourselves a couple of chopsticks, because Ebelskivers, similar to takoyaki, need to be flipped halfway through in this pan. So I'm going to grab my grease. Where's my grease? It's the word, you know. It is the word. Oh, there it is. I'm going to grab some spray. I'm going to give the bottoms a spray because that's all that matters. I don't really care about the top because we're not closing it. So this is nice and sprayed. Now, I'm going to grab a couple of skewers or chopsticks or what have you. There we go. A couple of skewers, so help me flip these bad babies. They are bad babies, not good babies. Hold on, let me close this so I can move it a little bit. Unmove it a little bit more center. All right. Here we go. I got myself my sticks, my batter. Let's get started. I'm going to start by making some regular flavored ones. I'm just going to take a tablespoon of batter, drip off the excess, and pour it. Make sure not to fill it all the way because these are going to puff up a bit. Actually, kind of want them to puff up, don't you? So I guess I will fill them up all the way, because they need to puff up so I can flip them and they can be a bit more circular, because Ebelskivers, Google them, are circular. Oops. I'm so messy. Now they say to make these Ebelskivers, you need to let the batter sit in this for about 2 to 3 minutes until it's partially set, and then you can gently flip it. You can begin spinning and flipping it with your sticks. I can see the first one I've already poured is beginning to set slightly, so that's good. That's a good sign. How are we all today? It's Thursday, my dudes. So what are your plans for the day? What are your plans for the rest of the week? Any exciting stuff? Let's see. Alexa, set a timer for 2 minutes.
2 minutes, starting now.
Oh wait, I completely forgot. Alexa, play piano jazz.
Playing piano jazz music.
Yep, that's beginning to set nicely. Hopefully these unmold. That's my biggest concern. This is set already, so I can just scrape that off. But I got myself my sticks, and we are ready to go. This is going to be really tasty. In fact, I think I might want to... No. Yeah. No. Yeah. I'm going to put a pinch of coconut into one. Just a touch. I probably should have put that in better, but oh well. I'm going to push it down. Nope, nope, nope. See, I was right. I was right, you guys. We're not supposed to fill these all the way because they're puffing up and they're kind of spilling over. What am I going to do? Give them a spin. Flip it over. Like that. And it's going to continue to cook. But yeah, definitely should not. Look at these. Look at these first ones. They're so sad. Definitely should not have, like, filled the batter all the way up. It's a bit like making takoyaki. Because look at they're overfilling. So, oof, gracious me. I give them a flip. Tuck their ends under. Alexa, cancel timer. What am I gonna do? Oh, it's okay. What they lack in beauty, they'll make up for in taste. But everyone, write that down. Don't fill them up all the way. Kind of gather it up and then flip it over. Spin it around like that. Look at this big boy spilling out the sides. Gotta shove him back into the little hole. Well, this one's beginning to set up nicely, so I'm going to give that one a flipperino. Beep. If it looks like I don't know what I'm doing, that's because I don't. I'm just totally trying to DIY this. I just wanted to do something fun because this was something that I had thought about, like, as soon as I got this. I was like, hey, it kind of looks like an Ebelskiver pan. Hoop. You gotta put that down. I just want to... Because this is also hot too. It's not the same as the rest of the pan. But, so I guess we learned something today, and that is you're not supposed to fill these all the way. So I'm going to fill them slightly under next time. But I want to taste a little bit of this batter. That's why I wanted to let it cook. Mmm. Mmm. Oh man, that is delicious. Oh, popped my jaw. All right. This one looks good. It's almost done. Now, I've got over here, I'm going to actually prepare it right now, a little bowl with some powdered sugar in it. Give it a stir, break up the lumps. But I got myself some powdered sugar because Ebelskivers are traditionally served coated in powdered sugar. So yes, even my savory ones that we're going to make are going to be coated in powdered sugar. I'm just going to give that a light dusting. And that looks so tasty. Look at that little beautiful nugget. It's fluffy. Mmm. Perfectly cooked. Oh my lord. That's delicious. So, we got to work through with all these sad, early, malformed ones. Give it a spin. Then once I go all the way around with these, I'm going to go ahead and swap them out. But I think that because these are really hot, I'm also going to keep a plate, and I'm going to put them on the plate and let them cool a little bit before I douse them in the sugar, because the sugar will just melt on them. Ah! My spoon. Alrighty. Grab them. Put them on a plate. These are the sad early ones. There we go. This one is kind of okay. These are all kind of sad. Alright, they're going to sit there and cool for a bit. Meanwhile, I'm going to take a piece of paper towel, wipe around, clean off any burnt bits, any stuff that needs to be wiped away. There we go. Give it another quick spritz of spray. And we'll carry on. Alright, so I'm going to only fill these about halfway this time. Actually, a little bit more than halfway. It's a shame, though, that I can only make 6 at a time with this. There we go. And into these, oops, sorry, I touched my mic again. I'm going to put a little bit of chocolate. These are going to be real tasty, I think. Then we're just going to gently poke the fillings down. Give my sticks a wipe. There we go. Nice. These may be ugly, the first ones. They're delicious. What I'm going to do is wait for these tops to be set. They're almost set. This one's almost set, at least. And then once they're set, even slightly set, I'll flip them over. But yeah, no, these are just mine. I'm going to eat them. That's the best part about eating, like, pancakes or crepes or pancake puffs. Like that. Flip it over. Tuck the ends in. That one probably should have been a little bit more set, but that's okay. I'll learn from my mistakes. Alexa, what song is this?
from Fablebyte to Gran Harmosion.
Num 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 num. So yeah, normally I, and I'm sure many people, don't get these sort of like one-trick tools. You know, waffle maker, cake pop maker, Twinkie maker. But there's a million ways you can change the recipes and make something really tasty. Mm. Mmm. Mmm. That one had the coconut in it. That's delicious. These are beginning to set. I think even this is a little too much. That's weird. I guess they are really tiny cells after all, so the smallest amount of batter will make a difference. But I'm going to flip this one over. That's much better than the last one. But still not quite. There we go. Look at that. Look at that beautiful one. That was good. These are all beginning to set. So just flip them over. Wow. These are looking really nice. So, I think I'm able to take this one out. Yeah, that one looks good. It doesn't feel as smushy. There we go. One's also set nicely. These are beautiful little delicious nuggets. They're so cute. Thank you, I agree. Like, this is a way better use for this thing than making freaking cake pops, because cake pops, just like, they made okay cake pops, but they just weren't cake pops, you know? They were just kind of like mini circular cakes, not cake pops. But this is really cute. I'm quite enjoying this. So I'm gonna let these cool real quick before I douse them in powdered sugar. But now it's time. Yeah, it's a little cake pop maker. But in reality, this thing is way better at making these than making cake pops, because cake pops, you know, are made with icing and stuff like that, and crushed up cake, and if you try to put these onto sticks, they wouldn't really hold that well. Yeah, there should be a hole in the middle. Doesn't this sound like Halloween music? I think so. Not like spooky Halloween music, but just like eerie, strange. Put in slightly less batter than the last time. But I have a cake pop pan, which is it's like a little baking pan that you pour batter into, and there's a hole. It's sort of like this, but it's a cake pan, and there's a little hole at the top for you to insert a stick. So I think that's a much better way to do it. There we go. And into these, I'm going to add some more chocolate, but some coconut as well. Probably should only put one chocolate. pinch of this stuff. Oof. Whoops. These are going to be so tasty. This will be fun to make little pancake puffs for like a kid sleepover, like in the morning. You can make these for breakfast, or you know, just breakfast in general. Why do kids have to get all the cool stuff? Alexa, skip. And then once these are set, we can begin the process of unmolding them or flipping them over. Get that out of here. All right, these have cooled. They're nice and soft. My first batch. So I'm going to dump them in the powdered sugar, give them a nice little toss. And these are what they're going to look like, these tiny little, like, bite-sized Ebelskivers. Aren't they adorable? Look at that. These just flip. Oh, that one wasn't ready. It needs to be brown on the bottom. I'm just slightly overzealous today. Oh. Mmm. Yummy. It's too bad I can only make 6 of these at a time, though. You know? It's beginning to set nicely. This hasn't. This is. Poke. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Odd, these aren't turning as brown as I had hoped. Oh, that one's a little bit better. Poke, poke, poke. One thing's for certain, these are flipping easier now. Remember that first batch I made where everything sort of fell everywhere because they were so overfilled? I say that like it wasn't just like 5 minutes ago. But look at that. Cute. So these are going to continue to cook for about 2 more minutes on their flipped side. And then they'll join their friends on the cooling plate. I think I need a separate cooling plate. This one I flipped earlier, so I'm going to take it out. Oof! Look at that beautiful little pillow. Look at that with its little chocolatey nugget. Oh, these are so cute and super soft. I'm really excited about this. No, wait, not this one. I have to go in the order. Alexa, set volume to 5. go. Got some more nuggets. Some very soft and cute, pillowy little nuggets of chocolate and coconut. There we go. Alexa, set volume to 4. Now more batter goes in. There. You could put like chopped up hot dog into one of these and make like little mini pigs in blanket bites. That'd be cute. Or you could put in some, not hot dog, I mean like breakfast sausages and make little mini pigs in a blanket. Or you could put in like some maybe some like chopped up bits of cooked bacon. That'd be nice. Make some bacon pancakes. Making pancakes, making bacon Alexa, play bacon pancakes.
Bacon Pancakes by Dr. Eugene.
Nope, not ready yet. Chill out, Bakington. So yeah, we had to do, I keep like not doing it and I'm sorry. I'm just, this is not what I wanted. Alexa, stop. Alexa, stop. Do not disobey me. Let's see, what should we put on? Alexa, play, never mind. If you want to be temperamental. Oh my goodness, crazy host. M60, thank you so much for the host, dude. How was your stream? How was computer? I saw you finally fixed your computer up. How was it? Hold up. Hi everyone, my name is Lord Bakington, your fearless guide through the world of food, and today we're making some Ebelskivers, or pancake puffs. And we've rigged and we're hacking my cake pop maker to make pancake puffs. And I've got a myriad of really weird flavors, and if you want to see me eat a really disgusting flavor, like hot sauce or chili flake filled, or chili filled, or what else do I have? Gross, disgusting, like warhead raisins. Go ahead, $3 tip, pick which one you want. I'll show you guys a list of things you can put in. Because some of these are really gross. Like I'm really not looking forward to certain ones. Like I found a piece of chicken in my fridge and just chopped it up and I'm going to put it in. So hopefully I don't get salmonella, but thank you so much for the host. Hello, everyone. Wait, when did you move? I moved at the beginning of the month because I have to go to school now. This is beginning to set. It's set around the edges, so I feel like it's okay to flip it. I'm going to just give it a spin. Flip it over. And it was not quite there. Give it a spin. I found spinning helps it. Good thing you guys didn't see the earlier ones, because those were a disaster. I didn't think to not fill it all the way, and so the batter just kind of spilled out the sides. So flip. You know why they're sticking? I didn't grease this one. I was working on my PC, works amazing now. I heard, I saw you were having something wrong with You were talking about sea moss. Do you use marine stuff in your stream, like on your Oh my goodness, we have a new follower. Thank you so much for following. You're the best. Thank you so much for the follow. You're the best. Welcome to the kitchen. I'm Lord Bakington, your fearless guide through the world of food. And today we're making Ebelskivers, or tiny little pancake puffs. Like this. These have been filled with chocolate and coconut. But yeah, welcome to the kitchen. I'm Lord Bakington. You know what I really want, you guys? An overlay. I think I should have one that made me look a bit more professional. Actually, hold on. Before I do anything else, I'm going to toss my first batch into the powdered sugar and give those a coating. I didn't want to put them in directly out of the griddle, because if you do, the sugar will dissolve just onto them and you won't see it. I want to see it. So I let it cool first on this plate. So some, but not all, of the fillings for today include strawberries. We got some chocolate, some disgusting warhead raisins. Give these a toss-a-reno in my sugarino. These are really fun for like kids, like breakfasts or sleepovers, or a snack or a little appetizer or whatever else you want to do with it. That looks like so much work. I'm lazy. Azathoth cult is so simple. It's like making waffles. Just 6 individual little waffles. I kind of wish this thing had more than just 6. Like, there's perfectly good space right here for like 1 more. Although then it would be 7, and that's a weird number to have. It's like not quite a half a dozen. So I'm using a tablespoon. I didn't grease this one either. Dang it, these might stick. That's too bad. I forgot to grease these. Goodness, I'm sorry. Boop. And now that these are nicely coated in their sugar, I'm going to put them on the plate with the others. But so yeah, they're all going to get served, regardless of what their filling is, with some raspberry jam. So that'll heighten my misery in some. But I've got some chicken of dubious quality. I've got some really disgusting raisins. These are super sour coated raisins. I don't know who thought that was a good idea. I've got some chili. I've got some spicy sauce. I've got some red pepper flakes. Some coconut and chocolate that we've already used. And some strawberries. If they stick, I'm leaving. Oh well. Don't let the door hit your butt on the way out. Now, the rule we're not following, because I rarely follow the rules, is you're supposed to wait until they're set on the top before you do anything and try to flip them. But I'm bad, and I know I don't seem to follow that rule. I'm going to try to follow it this time, because I want to be a good influence. I don't want to be a recipe pirate. And then take your fillings and kind of push them down more into the center. Ooh, these are beginning to set up nicely. You don't want to see their filling visible, if you can help it. Like that. And then once these are set on the top, we can begin the arduous task of flipping them. Oh hey, I guess they aren't going to stick that much. These are super cute, you guys. Look at how little they are. Why aren't you closing the lid? Because Ebelskivers need like a different kind of thing. They need to be flipped, and they need to have like a sort of uniform shape. But this would make them more like cake pops if I had closed the lid. Plus, I don't know. The blog I got the recipe from said to not close the lid and just flip them with a skewer. But you know what? For the sake of curiosity, I think next time around with the next batch, I think I will try to close the lid and see what happens. Hey, Meat Berry, how's it going? Everyone, Meat Berry's in the chat. She's my sister, love her, you're banned. She's also a mod, so she might just ban you anyways. Meeks, I found a recipe to hack the cake pop maker. Oi! Thank you for the follow, you're the best. Finally, it's time to make a cake. I swear. Yep. Thank you so much for the follow. You're the best. Welcome to the kitchen. I'm Lord Bakington, your fearless guide through the world of food. Welcome to this kitchen. Hi. Sorry about that. My phone went off. And every day, it seems, at this time of night, the blood bank calls me. You know, the Red Cross asking, yo, we want your blood. And I'm like, dude, I already gave. Calm down. Yeah, they want my blood, and they don't like it when I don't give regularly. It's like, I've given, what, 4 times now? And I always know it's the Red Cross because it's a 1-800 number. It's the same 1-800 number, and they always call around this time. Yeah, these aren't going to look so nice because they're, I didn't grease the pan, I forgot to. The Red Cross calls you all the time too? Yeah, it's kind of a shady thing to do. I mean, I wouldn't do that. It's kind of weird. So I'm going to dump in my cooled cake, not cake pops, Ebelskivers, give them a coating of sugar. And they're going to go onto the plate with their siblings. The other ones on the plate have coconut and chocolate. Calling during dinner time? Yes, they call because they know you're home. Like, telemarketers do that. It's annoying. What am I doing? Duh. So these are going to good. They only need, I dropped it. About another minute and a half or so once you flip them. But I think this time I'm going to try out what Jane Wynn said and cook them with the lid closed, because I feel like the Cake Pop website didn't give an adequate description. Wipe this down just to dislodge any large bits. Give it a spray of spray. And on the top, I suppose, I'll pour in some batter. For those of you who are new to the stream, this batter is 1½ cups of flour, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, ½ teaspoon of baking soda, ½ cup of sugar, 2 eggs, 1 cup of milk, 1 cup of Greek yogurt, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, and yeah, a little bit of salt, and that's all that there is to it. And then you mix it all up. I'm going to close the lid. I'm going to leave these for 4 minutes. Danish pancakes, but they look like donut holes. Yeah, but donuts are usually like yeast risen. Unless they're a cake donut. I'm going to grab some raspberry jam, because apparently that's quite traditional. The most traditional would be lingonberry jam. But if you heard me gripe at the beginning of the stream, I went to three different supermarkets trying to find lingonberry jam. Couldn't find any. So I'm going to use some raspberry. Boom. Go to IKEA. IKEA is a great store. During Easter, I stock up on marzipan from IKEA. Oh.
We gotta have it made. You know
Thank you so much for the follow. You're the best.
finally it's time to make a cake.
Thank you so much for the follow, you're the best. Welcome to the stream. My name is Lord Bakington, your fearless guide to the world of food. And today we're making Ebelskivers with a bajillion different flavors, and so you can tip to make me eat really gross flavors. But thank you so much for following. Welcome to the kitchen. I'm Lord Bakington. I hope you have a nice time here. Ooh boy. I'm always afraid of like bumping into my mic when I wear a crew neck shirt like this. I'm tempted to get a little peek. Ooh, looks good. Yes, welcome. Cake donut to the best fight me. I'm quite a fan of the yeast-raised donuts. I don't know about you. But, oh my goodness! Thank you for the follow, you're the best.
Finally, it's time to make a cake.
Oof. Thank you for the follow, you're the best. Hello, my name is Lord Bakington. Welcome to the kitchen. I'm your fearless guide to the world of food, and today we're making Ebelskivers with a bajillion different flavors. You can tip me to eat some really disgusting ones. Anyway, thank you for following. Welcome to the kitchen. I am your host, and I hope you enjoy your stay. Ooh, you hear them whistling? Pico Pica, it's $3 for any kind of filling. Ooh. They look good. I feel like a pirate today. I'll explain why in a moment. Look, while those are cooking. So I bought this shirt recently in H&M. I didn't buy it. My parents bought it for me, actually. My parents buy everything for me. But I bought jean shorts as well, and I was wearing sandals and like one of those straw hats that like goes out and has a wide brim and it goes down. You have those little like connector things hold it onto you because I was outside doing stuff. And I looked in the mirror and I kind of felt like a pirate because I got like the stripy shirt and the rolled up shorts and I just looked kind of like a deckhand. So I felt like I was someone's cabin boy. So yeah, yo ho, a pirate's life for me. Do 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 do. I think I'm going to still flip them over because I want them to be a bit more circular.
It's a piece of cake.
Oh my goodness gracious! Meat Fairy, thank you for the 5 pies. The best.
You gotta do the cooking by the book. You know you can't be lazy. Never use a messy recipe. The cake will end up crazy. If you do the cooking by the book, then you'll have a cake.
Thank you for the 5 pies. Oh my goodness. Ooh, I don't even have Streamlabs open. Hold on. Let's see. What did you say? What do you mean there are no recent? Oh. Pico Pica. Oh, gross. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna throw these bad babies in there, and then I'll rescue my current batch from the heat because they are done. Hey, come out. So for $5, I'm going to be eating one now with Pico Pica. It's a very, very good quality hot sauce. If you can find it, get it. I'm trying to say all of its praises because it's going to be really disgusting in a moment. But it's really good because unlike most hot sauces, you know, like Tapatio or Cholula or some other pleb brand, it tastes strongly of vinegar. This doesn't because it doesn't contain vinegar. It's just chilies and oil and water. And it's really, really, really good. I like it on, you know, in spicy taco meat or chili or on tacos or anything that you would put hot sauce on, you can put this on because it is a hot sauce. I'm filling up my water bottle because I'm going to need to chug something. Because this is going to be absolutely disgusting. I'm like nervous. Okay, here we go. So I'm supposed to eat this, Ebelskiver. I grab my phone. Yeah, get ready to clip this, you guys, because it's probably going to be Bakington retching in a moment. Let me clear out some space for both my hands. Do 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 do. So I got my Ebelskivers here. Okay. Ebelskivers got. Jam got. Because, again, regardless of what flavor it is, I have to eat it with jam. It's going to probably make it worse, I have a feeling. So here we go, pico pica, the hot sauce. Ooh, there's a top to it. Oof. I can smell it. Put a little bit on there. Is that enough, you think? Yeah, that's enough. There it is. Grab my jam. I'm really not looking forward to this. Oh, my stomach is literally turning right now. Oh, this is one of the chocolate ones too. Oh, this isn't going to end well. Oh, God. Okay. You gotta nut up and do it, Bakington. Oh, that is vile. That is so wrong. I want to swallow it. I don't want to swallow it. Oof, that wasn't hammed up either. That was literally disgusting. The way the pico pica just was like burned my mouth, and then the weird like sweetness of the Ebelskiver with the like tangy jam, it all worked together just so horribly. Ugh, but for $5, I suppose it was worth it. Oh, now my nose is runny. Oh, that was grim. That was rough. Alright, let me wipe up the excess oil. Ugh. Hold on, I need something else. I can still taste it. Soda makes all the difference. Oh, that's vile. Ugh. But thank you, Meatberry, for donating to the stream, even if it was because I ate gross food. Some of the other add-ins you can put into the Ebelskivers for $3 include chicken, random chicken I found in my fridge of dubious quality, chili, and chili flakes. Or some of these horrible, disgusting raisins. These are sour-coated raisins, and they're really, really gross. Oh my goodness. Meatberry, can you tweet that at me? I want to save that forever. I'm still getting like mouth shock. That was honestly terrible. Close it up. So yeah. Oh, and mac and cheese. That's another one you could put in. Oh. Hey, Kitty Cosmos. Oh my goodness, everyone. We have a cool person in our stream. Not that everyone else isn't cool. But we have a cool mod in our stream. Not that all my other mods aren't cool, but you get the picture. We have another cool person to join our stream. Kitty Cosmos, another great supporter of the stream. How are you today, Kitty? But yeah, I read somewhere, the same blog I followed said you could DIY this to make takoyaki or like other stuff too. And I thought that all those things are really interesting because like I want to see what the limitations of this thing are. You're good, ooh. Oh, that's the face. Whenever I see that face on like the internet, I assume I always see that face coupled with die cis scum, usually on Tumblr, with the UWU face. But yeah, Kitty, I saw some places that said that you could use this to make takoyaki. I'm not a fan of octopus, but it looked cool. The internet. Kind of like how I always expect to see XD follow RAR. Let me flip those over. They're looking good. Give them a spin. Now that these are spinning much nicer now that I've greased the pan. Once they're set, we can flip them over. And continue to cook. You're changing your major to what? Art history? Entrepreneur?
It's a piece of cake, bake a pretty cake. If the way is hazy, you gotta do the cooking by the book. You know you can't be lazy. Never use a messy recipe. The cake will end up crazy. If you do the cooking by the book, then you'll have a cake.
Thanks for the
Turkey chili.
What? Turkey. All right. Oh. Lord. Well, all right then, turkey chili it is. I'm going to put those inside, however, the Ebelskiver. Women and gender studies. Ooh, interesting. Ah, I dropped one. 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 There we go. Ms., you changed your major too? What'd you change it to? Everyone's changing the major. I changed my major 3 times before I finally settled to theater. And now I'm getting a minor that I changed twice. I thought I wanted to minor in... and I think I might change it again. First, I thought I wanted to be have a minor in business administration. And then I decided to do it in environmental science. And now I think I might want to do it in political science because I am a very, 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 very political-minded person. And like, I'm trying to take that off my Twitter, but sometimes my temper won't let me because I speak my mind a lot when it comes to politics. And I think I've decided I'm going to make a political talk channel called, I'm kicking around a few names. I thought about Lord like Debatington, but that was a bit verbose. So then I thought something with like bees, and I was like, because bees are one of my big political things. I thought about like I don't know, the bee egalitarian. Ooh, there's a nice one. Because this is supposed to be for cooking, and I don't want to get political on the cooking one. No computer information systems? Oh. Oh. What were you originally? Communication? Ooh, you were a communication? I almost was a communication major. Public relations and minoring in social media marketing. Ms. Again, I was, I was studying business, and I thought I wanted to do communication because I was part of the business school. But I instead did marketing. Then my minor was going to be what was it? Social media. And then it was advertising with a marketing minor. And then it is now theater. By theater I mean like acting theater. All right, Jane Wynn, thanks for stopping by. I have a funny story, though, about gender studies and women's studies. I almost was stuck in a class about that. One of the potential classes I had to take because I was all out of options at my new school, because a lot of the theater classes, or like 80 to 90% of the theater classes, are only taught in the spring. So I didn't have any classes to take because I'm all done with my gen eds because I'm a junior now. I was all done with my general stuff, and I needed to start my major stuff, but it seemed like nothing from my major was available because it's all during the spring. And so I almost had to take like filler classes, and one of the filler classes options was like Women's Studies 202, and I was like, I think I'd rather take PE at this point. You deferred my political science degree. Honest Abbott, why? Wait. Ms. The chuggy chili. That's right. That's right. That's right. Ah, crap. You were originally a nursing major? What? That's a big, like, swap, dude. I forgot me, because here, I'll do it in a moment once I get these babies out. Do 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 do. Alexa, play piano jazz.
Playing piano jazz music.
Over 3 years, and you decided to change your major now? Well, I mean, I'm glad you decided now and not, you know, regretted it later on when you're 3 years into your nursing program. Honestly, but that's a really good way to think about it, I suppose. I know a couple of people who have, like, done something like that, where, like, one of my old coworkers got her job and then took, like, night classes or, like, weekend classes at the city college to finish her degree, and then, or not, it was sort of like a dual enrollment thing, so she was at city college and she was also at the state college getting her degree in social work. There we go. Now, first, these are gonna because Meatberry donated $2 or $3 to see me eat something gross. We're gonna fill these next Ebelskivers with twerky chili. So I'm going to put in even less batter than before. This is super, super intense, you guys. That last one, the one with the oof, my stomach still kind of feels weird about that. The last one had like hot sauce on it, and that was super disgusting. So they just worked so terribly together. So this one probably is going to be just as bad. So I got myself some homemade chili. I'm going to put a little dollop of that. Into each hole. I think 3 is good. I wanted to work with people, but healthcare wasn't for me. I also have creative minds, political relations. Let me do that. Wow, that's cool. I always want to know, like, if you're studying something right now, what made you choose what you were going to study? Because for me, currently at least, although I've already made a promise to myself that I'm not changing anymore, I have always been a theatrically inclined child. Ask my sister. So, I did a lot of theater and like ever since I could like walk, essentially. But I chose business because I thought I was going to put that childish thing behind me. It would be my kid thing I did, and I want to be a businessman, make a lot of money. I couldn't do it. It was too structured for me. Too strict. It's too busy. Not busy in the sense of like work, but busy in the sense of like just adulty stuff. You're gonna eat 3 of them? I didn't think about that until I had scooped the 3rd one in. It just makes me angry though, doesn't it? Like I love talking politics, and I'm starting, you know, my Begalitarian political talk channel. But like these topics just, this is why I understand why there's such a big political divide now, is because these things make me upset. Like, it makes me upset that people are thinking that it's okay to punch someone based off of an ideology. I don't care what it is. You don't go and assault them because that makes them the victim and you the bad guy. It's stupid. And the amount of stupidity, just rampant stupidity nowadays, is absolutely ridiculous. And, oh, don't get me started. Never mind. Happy sunshine. We are positivity here today because it's a positivity stream. And I've got my fun hat on. I want to show you guys my new hat that I got. And yes, ever and more. Give these a flip. I'm definitely going to need to wipe these 3 out because I don't want the rest of my skivers to taste like chili. Yeah, that's another thing. Like, people thinking that the pee-pee face is like a hate symbol, and I'm like, what? The pee-pee face ain't no hate symbol. Like, if you say that, you're clearly a normie and you don't know what you're talking about. The pee-pee face didn't do anything wrong. Question marks? What do you mean? What is confusing you? Alright, so these are good. Ah, the bean came out. This isn't jazzy at all. This is weird piano music. Alexa, what song is that? Okay, don't answer me. In the right context. Yes, anything can.
Bring me closer to you from Mahru by Tigran Hamasyan.
I actually kind of like this one. I skipped it last time because it got too loud. It can, but to say that the PP frog as a whole is a medium for hate for hate and white power is to say that any kind of art form is a medium for hate and white power, because it's kind of a silly take to have, because then you say, well, anything can be edited to be about, you know, Nazis and all that other stuff. You can edit, you know, pictures of dogs. You can put little swastikas on puppies. Does that mean that puppies are a hate symbol? I wouldn't imagine. But again, enough. I'm going to save this for another time. I'm going to let those puffs cool before I try to eat one of those, because I was paid $3 to eat a disgusting one filled with chili. These are sweet puffs filled with chili, and I think that's going to be really gross. I mean, the first one is absolutely awful. Alexa, what song is this?
This is Carnival from a Fable by Tigran Hamasyan.
Thank you. So I'm going to give these a toss in some powdered sugar. Put them on the plate with their siblings. And it's time for me to eat one with chili in it. Gonna sprinkle the powdered sugar on the chili. Oh, I think this is gonna be absolutely disgusting. Are you ready? Again, I need someone to clip this. I'm probably gonna make a compilation of every grossed out face I make today for like a YouTube video. So I really need someone to get ready to clip this, okay? This puff has chili in it and it's dusted with powdered sugar. As I said before, it's $3 to make me eat one of the gross puffs. So I've got like mac and cheese, I've got hot sauce, I've got chili flakes, chili, chicken of dubious quality. I just pulled the chicken out of the fridge. I really don't remember where it came from. And I've also got some really disgusting warhead type strawberries. They're super, 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 super sour. I'm gonna have to eat it with a little bit of jam, because I said I would. I have to psych myself up again because this is gonna be awful. The last one was absolutely awful. We had the hot sauce. Got my water ready. I got my soda ready. I need to wash my mouth out afterwards. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's not nice at all. Ugh. Ugh. Oh, I swallowed so hard my chest hurts. Oh. Oh my chest. Oh, I spilled it all over my shirt too. That was disgusting. Oh, that tasted terrible. The like meaty chili with its spices and the sweet jam kind of had this really unpleasant, like almost mustardy taste. And then it was sweet and doughy and it was really, really gross. Give this baby a flip. Ugh, ugh. Yeah, there's no way I'm eating more than one of those. Unless, of course, I get paid. It's $3. Powdered sugar on the chili? Yes, I have to put powdered sugar on all of them. Miz, could you tweet that at me? I want to keep them on Twitter, so that way... it's fine. I'll probably just go back through my chat after this. Where are the other chili ones? These two are going straight in the trash. That was awful. That was absolutely terrible. But these are looking nice. Look, there's still a bean. Ugh. I'm gonna grab these and let them cool. Oh, that was although I have to say this, that was bad. The hot sauce was definitely worse. There we go. Message them on Discord? That's even better, thank you. What would you guys say to me making a Discord? Because I'm going to start up, I have a new website coming for my recipes and pictures and whatnot, and then a blog about my life. And I wanted to do stuff with that website, like I'm going to have my 1,000 follower giveaway on that website for the Amazon Fire tablet. And then I wanted to, what did you think of me making a Discord? Because I wanted to have like a page for like posting pictures, for you to post pictures, for you to like do other stuff, we can talk. And then I wanted to see, because people have sent me pictures on Twitter of them making the things I've made, and I kind of want a place to showcase those. There we go. We're almost out of battery, you guys. Thank the Lord. Give that a stir. There we go. You think a Discord would be a good idea? Thank you, I'm glad. Besides, it seems like everyone has a Discord nowadays. This powdered sugar is getting clumpy and lumpy because the things I put in here are kind of wet. That's okay. Alexa, what song is this?
This is a memory that became a dream from a fable by de Grand Harmossian.
This is fun, just crunching up these little bits of sugar. Looks good. Give them a toss. There we go. These are really little, but they're super tasty, I have to say. So, like, what kind of things would you like on these? They're essentially... Oh. When they squeak like that, that's because they're puffing up. Whoa. That one flipped over on its own. Quit being squeakers. But what kind of fillings do you think you guys would like in these? So I liked the coconut, and I liked the chocolate, and I like the coconut and chocolate. Ooh, peanut butter might be nice, because I like peanut butter on pancakes. Or maybe like some like fresh fruit might be nice in there, or some other stuff. But like, what do you guys put on your pancakes? Because essentially these are just pancake puffies. Give them a flipperino. But wait, Ms., you were in nursing? I have a question because I have a friend who's a CNA and she's going to school. She wants to be an RN. Did you have to was it hard getting into the program? Were you doing a program? Because like at the school I used to go to, it was like a 6-year wait. It's like a lottery type thing for the nursing program. Nursing there was impacted. Chocolate and peanut butter. That would be such a good combination. Speaking of learned and educated people, Meatbear is getting her master's degree. Thanks for the lulz. Alright, Meek says, have fun in Dreamland, like Kirby. Because isn't that where Kirby lives? Pop. Alrighty. These are looking quite nice. Bloop. Ah, whip. But yeah, the nursing program seems really tough because, at least in my area, it's really hard to get into. But you know, I suppose it's kind of worth it because I guess as a nurse you get paid pretty well. So I'm sure that it's worth in the long run waiting like 3 or 4 years to start your program when you're going to be making good money. There we go. I wanted to wait for these little bits to set. That way I could pull them off. Are these cool yet? No, they're still pretty hot. These are, though. The 3 from the earlier part. The one that were the companions to the chili ones are cool. Well, I mean, for the amount of effort that I didn't put into this, these are coming out very nicely. I've got a little tiny bit of batter left. Ooh, they're beginning to whistle. I found that when I close the lid, and you can probably hear it, they get sort of pressurized because the steam builds up inside of them, causes it to sort of pop open like that, and they get all big and puffy. Because clearly they're wanting to expand and get bigger and release their steam, but there's a tightly closed lid on top of them that's keeping them from pushing up. So they're sort of whistling a bit. Watch. They kind of pop up. Ouch. Now I'll give this a flip. These look so nice. Have these cooled? Yes, they have slightly. So then I'll toss these onto my plate. I've got a big growing pile of them now. And a ton of powdered sugar everywhere. This stuff is so messy. Pop, like that. See, they kind of just jump open. And now, oof. Grab them, pull them out. Owie. I touched one. Whoops. And I think this might be my last batch, because I'm getting real low on batter. And then I'll close the lid. And I think that's all she wrote. Or he. what other equipment could you use to make these? So if you had like a takoyaki pan, or if you had like they're all essentially the same kind of idea. You would need some kind of like iron pan with a pitted metal. So you see these have little holes in it, audio buff. And the idea behind this is that you close it and it cooks them on both sides. It's essentially just a different kind of waffle iron because all of these pans are pretty similar. I have one that makes Twinkies, one that makes other things, one that makes waffles, but all of them are the same. There's sort of two pieces of metal with a shape inside of them. And so I don't really quite know what other pan you could use to make this particular shape, but these make perfectly good pancakes on their own, or you could fry them. If you put this into a funnel and pour it into your hot oil, you can make a really nice funnel cake. However, I don't really know what other way you could make these without having a pan like this. If you find one, however, I would love to hear about it. But yeah, like right now, I only really know how to do it with this.
We gotta have it made. You know that I love cake. Finally, it's time to make
Alexa, pause.
cake.
We got a new follower. One moment, please. I'm sorry. Thank you so much for the follow. You're the best.
You know that I love cake. Finally, it's time to make a cake.
Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the kitchen. I'm Lord Baconton, your fearless guide through the world of food, and today we're making Ebelskivers with a bazillion, hold on, these are squeaking, crazy flavors. And for $3 you can tip me and I'll eat one with a really disgusting flavor like hot sauce or gross chicken or some other stuff, chili flakes or disgusting ultra sour raisins. So yeah, for $3 you can make me eat something really gross and then I can suffer on camera. But yeah, today we're making Ebelskivers. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you for the follow, and I hope you enjoy your stay in the kitchen. Oops. Egg poached plate and several cups. Wonder how hard it would be to turn them over. I wouldn't imagine it would be too hard, actually, with a rig like that. Plus, I mean, half the fun of cooking is experimenting. Kind of tuck them over themselves. Ta-da! I think these have cooled a bit, so I'm going to throw these in the powdered sugar. There we go. Put these on the plate with the rest of them. Ooh, those are puffy. That one's a bit overfilled. Alexa, resume. Ah. Alrighty, unplug. And I think that's it. Alexa, set volume to 4. Alexa, set volume to 2. Well, there we have it. this enormous pile of little mini Ebelskivers made inside of my mini cake pop pan. These are super, super cute. They're soft and spongy and tasty. Some of them are filled with chocolate, some of them are filled with coconut, and some are filled with both. The ones that are filled with chili I already threw away because those were disgusting. Wow, that's a yummy combination. This is great for breakfast, or dessert, or really any kind of time of day. I wouldn't mind eating these. They're so tiny, they just pop right into your mouth. Wow, that's delicious. Don't mind me. I'm just enjoying my delicious Ebelskivers. Well, that's all the time I got for today. I'm Lord Bakington, this is my stream. If you like what you saw, check out my Tumblr, Twitter, and YouTube channel all down below. Tumblr has stream updates, pictures, and other things about my life. Twitter has stream updates, things about my life, and pictures. Tumblr has recipes, and soon to be WordPress, by the way. And then my YouTube channel has VODs and other funny things, and series on foods and little short videos. So if you go subscribe to me there, I'd really appreciate that too. Anyway, I'm Lord Bakington, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys Friday for another amazing stream. I think we're going to do a Nutella tart. So with that, I will see you guys on Friday. Peace.